YouTube, what's happening? It is Tuesday, December 30th, and we're doing an all combo video today because you see NHL has 5 games, NBA has 4 games, college has a good bit of games actually. They actually have 33, 32 games that we can, D1 v D1 we can break down. So we're gonna put them all together because I kind of fly through college usually. It's pretty quick. And then I'm also gonna believe no, we already covered college football yesterday. So if you want to see the sheets for college football, go check out yesterday's video. For the NFL game, it's in there. So it's all there for you. So we're going to start with NBA. We're going to run through these. Let me show you how yesterday, we'll do a quick recap for all the sports. Let's go here like so. And you can see took these plays here. Brooklyn, was okay for a bit, and then also just at the last like few minutes crumbled. It was sad, so sad. Let me pull up my results real quick so I can run through all these. The ones that were good, Black was great. He had 27 points by himself. Beautiful stuff. Barrett didn't even play. Denver, Jokic got hurt. So, which I don't think I've ever seen him actually hurt, which is crazy. Pelicans, great stuff. And then Houston lets up 9. They're up by 16, also lets up 9 points in the last like minute to one guy. Okay, whatever. OKC was struggling with Atlanta without JJ and Trey. Okay, makes sense. Spurs lose to Cleveland. Okay, makes sense. Sure, whatever. NBA is pissing me off a little bit. On the other hand, we come down to college hoops. College hoops was okay. We did college hoops. Let me see what we got here on the college side. Dartmouth, UMBC, Michigan, Wright State, Hofstra, Elon, Stephen of Austin, La Tech, over in the A&M Prairie View, and OK State all hit. Beautiful stuff. That's those. And then on the NHL side, let me see what those are. The first save prop of the season I've been able to take. I've never, that's don't get them anymore. I took it, it hit nicely. Colorado 1.5 hit, Backlund hit on the points, over 5.5 hit Minnesota Vegas. Chernissia, how the hell you say that? You see it right here for plus 120. That hit, beautiful stuff. Overall, that is a 5-3 on NHL, and we have several plus odd profit hunts. Man, I love betting on NHL. So fun. So that's the whole day. If you want the plays typed out for every single sport, or you want access to any of the spreadsheets, you know what you got to do. Go check out Better Bay. Simple as that. So enough of that. Recap over. Let's start with NBA right now. Okay, so we click over to NBA. The first sport we're going to do, first game is going to be Philadelphia and Memphis, and we can currently see it is it's basically a pick 'em. It's a 1.5 for Philadelphia with a 233.5. We go to our spreadsheets, we load them up, and we can see Philadelphia can't shoot. They're shooting 41% from two. From two. That's terrible. That's inside the arc. Rating is terrible. They're 16. There's the 30v8 to Memphis. That versus that leads Memphis slight push to 10v2. Philly does have some amazing 3-point defense right now, and then 20v10 that leans Memphis as well. So nothing screaming take aside here. If anything, I would lean Memphis, but it depends really who plays in this game. So let's go over to our lineups and see. We're going to grab this, go here, and go boom. Let's see. We got Maxi, VJ. Now, Maxi PRA did not hit last time. He had 35, but then I also saw VJ had like 25 shots. Why are you letting VJ shoot so many times? Maxi didn't even take that many shots, I don't think. Like, let your star player shoot. VJ is not a star player, but yeah, he's just shooting it up like he is. Like, chill. You got to chill. You're a rookie. Rook. You shouldn't be taking many shots. Podcast P, Barlow, Embiid's questionable. Right ankle sprain. He might play. We'll see. Who knows? And then you got Morant, who hell, who knows what's going to happen? I mean, you never know. I don't know. So let's go to props, see what we got. This is Outlier. Link in the pin comment. Go get you a week for free. You know this by now. Check out Bope Bope. And we have a lot of green here. I don't like this game because you have the MB question mark and then just Philly can't make shots. So you can see all these if you want to take one of these. I took Cam Spencer last time for the Memphis side. I don't want to do that again today. So I'm just not vibing with this one. I'm going to pass on this one, move on to the next game. Game 2 for the NBA is going to be Boston, Utah. And the way Utah is playing right now, I tell you, it is 8.5 for Boston. We'll see about that. 240.5. We come over here, we look at the numbers. 4v4, 13v28. Okay, so yeah, Boston has some defense. Utah's been feasting on those teams that have poor defenses because their offense has been so damn good and they run you at the gym. It's crazy. So, and George, my sweet prince of the year so far, is continue to do work. How I just have not been taking him, I don't know. I'm going to take him. But it is Boston's defense. Nope, I shan't be afraid today. I shan't do it. So Based on this 8v25, 9v25 numbers alone, Boston, just from statistics, they should whoop ass basically because defense is not good. 20v2, 7v14. This should be Boston 8.5 on the road. Let's go look at our lineup so we can kind of get an idea who's playing, make sure everyone's there or not there, whoever. Let's go down. Anybody? Oh, excuse me. What are you doing with a Q next to your name? What's wrong with you? What happened with you? You're sick. You don't get sick. Oh, well, I'm taking Boston. I'm sorry. Boston, you can see who's out for them. Hey, personal. Who gave you PTO? You just got back from a break. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go to props. I don't know. I don't know who's approving PTO this time of year. So, hey, whatever. So, George does have a 34.5 line. Dude's sick. He got an illness. So, he's got the sniffles. He's going to be a little stuffy. Who knows? I'm not going to take that. I'm literally going to take Boston now. Based on the numbers alone, I got to say Boston. So, we're going Boston. Boston minus 8.5. Yeah. I mean, it's still Utah. Let's be real. I just like the way they've been playing offensively. Boston's defense should shut Utah down. Should being the main word here. We'll see what happens. Boston 8.5 next. Game number 3 is going to be Lakers and Detroit. Currently, it is 2.5 for Detroit with a 30.5. We pop over and 8v3 push 16-27. That's Detroit all day. That's a push. That's a choice. So we got 2 Detroits and 2 pushes. So, and then fundamental wise, they're just better overall than the Lakers. So this is Detroit 2.5 on the road. Basically, let's go look at our lineup, see who's playing and who's not playing. Is today Brown's birthday or was it yesterday? I think it's today. Oh, it's one of these couple days. So let's see. They might try to do something. I doubt it. We'll see. That's gonna be a betting angle. Like, oh, it's his birthday. Bet on him. No, he's 41 now. Thanks. I'm good. So you see all that there. Let's see. We got the Lakers side. AR still out with a calf strain. Ruiz calf soreness. Anybody on the Detroit side? No. So everybody in the game looks good. So cool. Props. Let's see what we got. Maybe we can take a prop in here. Maybe. I'm thinking I like Detroit 2.5, just straight up like them by 2.5. We don't have many props. We have a lot of singles, but then they haven't been doing great. So Durham versus Aiton, that's a matchup. Okay. Tobias Harris versus LeBron, Thompson versus Ravia, Duncan versus Smart. Okay. Cade versus Luca. Luca don't play defense though. We know this. So if anything, I kind of want to take Cade. Just take Cade and do like PA or PRA maybe. Let's look at Cade. I like that matchup. I'm taking Detroit 2.5. I already decided that one. Let's see. What is Cade? You way down here, ain't you? If that ain't good, let's see what's up. We go PRA. Let's get a full idea what you've been up to. Your line's 42. You're averaging 41 because you have, man, how you do head to head. Last 2 times you faced LA, which were both last year, that doesn't help me much. So you don't, I mean, these are decent games, but I mean, you need better than this. So did you win these games? You won this one at home by 12, and you won this one by 3. Yeah, I was still taking Detroit. Taking Detroit 2.5. DET minus 2.5 on the road, mainly because we follow numbers and we see the Lakers defense is not good lately in the last 5 games. So let's see if that sticks around. Fast break, they want to run. Very nice. Give me Detroit. Next. Game 4, last game, quick time. Sacramento versus Clippers, the Yacht Club, and currently it is a 9.5 line for the Clippers with a 220.5. So let's see what we got over here on the spreadsheet. Change this bad boy to this one, and look at the Clippers. 4-game winning streak after being 6-21. That's random as hell. Number 1 in defense, 6v23, 5v26, 3v. Everything's leaning Yacht Club. Fundamental wise, I mean, they don't need points in the paint. Zubac's been out. So, I mean, come on. We know that. Let's go ahead and go to the matchups. Let me scroll over this real quick and go down. And you got Brook Lopez, who never wants to be inside. He wants to sit at the arch and just shoot threes. That's what he does. We know this. So Murray's questionable. Collins is questionable. I mean, you still got Harden. You got Kawhi. I mean, Brooks pretty good. We know that. So Precious, Westbrook. Don't call him Westbrook. He'll get you thrown out. So DeRozan, Levine's still out with an ankle sprain, and then you got them on the other side. So cool. Yeah, Clippers by 10 makes sense. The way they're playing, they are absolutely balling out right now. This is all heavily leaning Clippers. They're winning their games by 8 in the last 5. They're losing by 7 right there. That makes me take, I want to say Clippers by 9.5 for sure. To the point, I'm going to type it in. LAC minus 9.5 at home. I have 3 spreads, 3 favorites too. That's going to work out nice, I'm sure. Let's go look at the props. See what we got. See who stands out. But Bop, bop, bop. Anything? Not much, not much. So we got Quad, 33 points assists. You got Clifford. If you want to take Clifford, sure, it's up to you. I got to go with the numbers. There's such a massive advantage for Clippers on the sheets that I'm just got to take the team. 9.5 Clippers. We're done with NBA. Let's move on over to let's do NHL next. Okay, like I said, we're doing NHL next. There's only 5 games. We're going to run through these two. So we got our first ones. Let's pop over to the lines, and we see first game is going to be Jersey in Toronto, and is currently looks like Jersey is a slight favorite on the road. 5.5 starts total. Let's go to the sheets. Take a look at the numbers. Offense v defense, 6v23 on shots on goal. So in Jersey, shots on goal is definitely something we want to look at. I don't care about Toronto shots on goal unless it looks amazing, which we're not even going to look at it. Offense v defense, offense v defense. So the main thing we're looking at is going to be a 6v23 matchup, which is going to be Jersey shots on goal. So let's go ahead and bounce on over to our goalies and see who's going to be guarding the nets today. So we got Mr. Jacob going out there for New Jersey. Game log 2-1-2-3-3-3. This is how many goals they've given up. If you're new here, obviously, anytime I get a joint video, I know some people just like, I'll check out NHL. How bad could it be? Looks like he had a good day yesterday. I think I'll follow along. Good job. So I'll explain. We do betting a little different on NHL because it's more of a hunt for sure. So he doesn't give him any goals. There you go. So, and then confirmed, as in we know he's going out there. Joseph's going out there, and his last few games have been 5-3-3. 5's bad. You don't want 5. 5 is terrible. You want 2 or lower. Usually 3's about average, what I've seen. So yeah, let's go ahead and bounce over to the props. Oh, props. Let's see. Let's go to the NHL side. Get rid of NBA. We're done with you for now. NHL. So this is outlier, obviously. Again, you know this. No, I want Devils first. Thank you, not Hurricanes. And there we go. And there's all our stuff. So we look at everything green like we always do, and we want to take shots on goal for New Jersey, which is going to be Nico. That is, and we're going to take Dawson, and we're going to take Timo, and that's it. We got the 3 we need. Now, if we want to look at the others, we could. We absolutely could. But the defense and offenses match up too nicely, so I don't want to do that. So Nico, shots on goal, 3.6 average on a 2.5. I don't like the downward trend, but it is 5.5, 3.3, 2. This better not be a 2. But still, he's averaging 3.6. His line's 2.5, and I can get it for plus 109. Yeah, I'll take that. Sign me up. Thanks. And Dawson, he needs 2. He's averaging 2.6. That's beautiful. That's a 1.1 cushion. 2.3, 2.2, 4. Minus 127 is a little pricey, but I might take that one too since there's only 5 games. I go a little more aggressive when we have less games. It's fun. I like it. And then Timo, 4.6 average on a 2.5 at a minus 170. Nay, I say. Nay. What I shall do is buy it to 3.5 and see who's offering lines. And see, I can grab 3.5, which still easily qualifies because he's averaging 4.6. Now, he only hit this in 3 out of 5 games, but he had a couple 7 spots in there. I'm willing to risk it. The fact I fully understand if I get this for 135, because that's what I have to get it at. I don't have FanDuel or DraftKings. Florida issues, you know. Hey, whatever. I fully understand. There is a good chance he does not get 4 shots on goal. I know this, but in NHL, it happens. You can see he hit 7, two in a row. Then he had a 2. If we go last 10, you can see he's still at a 3-4. We go the whole damn season. You see how he hits it often. So often enough that I feel comfortable taking the play. You know what I'm saying? This is more of a profit hunt for real, for real. So other sports, we're like, okay, this makes sense. Boom, we follow this. Here, it's like plus odds. Yeah, sign me up. So I could literally take, I'm not going to, man, I kind of want to take Dawson too. I kind of want to take all 3, but that'd be crazy to take 3 shots on goal from the same team. So I'm going to take the 2 pluses because we're doing a profit hunt. We're looking for profits, and profits are pluses to us. So we're going to take 2. We're going to take these 2. Now watch Dawson hit the other 2. Don't. It happens sometimes. So we're going to take Nico, which is AICHAER, over 2.5 shots on goal. We're going to grab that for plus 109, I believe it was. Is that right? Yeah, I can do 109. That's the best I can do. You could probably do 114 because FanDuel's in a lot of places. Timo is 146, which is beautiful, but I got to get it for 135, which is fine. I'm okay with that. MEIER over 3.5 shots on goal for plus 135. If one of those 2 hits, beautiful. Yeah, so we got 2 plays. Let's move on to the next game. Doing game number 2 now, and we got Florida versus Montreal, and currently Florida slight favorite. Slight favorite? What the hell? It's not even a word. Slight favorite is Florida with a 6.5 total. We pop over. We see this. Both teams great at scoring. Clearly, both top 8 in scoring. Good stuff. We see 2v21, so Montreal points for sure. It's probably Bobrovsky. 3.6 is not good. So if it's not him, it's It's not him. Oh, okay. These two cancel out, those two cancel out. So if anything, we're looking for Montreal points because it looks like we got the backup goalie in there, which is going to be nice. So let me see what I'm talking about. Oh, there's Florida, and it's not Bobrovsky. It is Tarasov. So, and you see his last few games, 5-2-6. Well, yeah, he can get scored on. You see this. He's got 3 of the last 5 with 4 or higher. Beautiful stuff, especially going against a team that is literally number 2 in goals in the last 5 games. And then Sam's going out there. He's the backup as well, looks like. Game log 3-5-1-3-3. So he gives up goals as well. The over under this one is currently sitting at 6.5. I look at that because we have 2 backup, looks like 2 backup goalies, and we have a combined score of 7.8 on goals and 6 allowed. We're sitting on 6.5. Over 6.5 is plus 104. I'm taking that. So over 6.5 plus 104 for me. I shall most likely be adding 2 props at least. I'm probably going to add a couple points from the Montreal side of things. So let's go ahead and bounce on to the props. Take a look. Get rid of Timo. Goodbye, buddy. Goodbye. Change you to this one. And boom. What do we have? Oh, we have a lot to look through here. So we have a lot of Florida points. We're going to grab just the assists for everybody first and see how the assists look. If they look good, great. Because you can sometimes they'll give you odds for points and they're all assists. So why would you just not take the assist? You know? Yeah, don't be leaving the money on the table like that. So we got Brad, we got Sam, we got the other Sam, and that's okay. So we got the same 3 dudes up here for points too, which minus 200, minus 200, minus 170, plus 135, plus 100, plus 100. See, good stuff. We come on down. Anybody else? No. So we have these 3. That's it. Okay. All right. So Brad assists. I like to zoom out a little bit. So 4 out of 5 is not bad. It's 0.7. So he's had 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 assists in 10 games. Not bad. Last 20. 50%. Don't love that, but that's why it's higher. Plus, this one is Sam. He has 1.2, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in the last 5. Last 10, he's almost right there. Good. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. And we go Bennett. Ben is 160 for the assist too. So he's at 50%, he's 50%, he's 55%. I'm gonna pick one of these. I think I'm gonna go Sam Reinhart, obviously. He is the better long term. He has multiple games. I think I like that better. I can get it for plus 115. We already got the over. I'm okay with that. So we're gonna go REINHRT over 0.5 assists, 8 SST for plus 1. Was it 115? What did I get it at? 115. Yay, 115. Good stuff. So I'm gonna take that. You could take the other ones if you really want to risk it, Bennett or Brad. I'm not gonna do those. I'll pick one. I already got the over. That's 2 plays. We'll move on next. A little cold brew for the veins makes it feel good. It's a good day right there. Moving on to game 3, which is gonna be Carolina and Pittsburgh. And currently we got 123 Carolina, short money line on the road with a 6.5 total. We pop over to our spreadsheets. We look at the numbers, and what do we see here? Well, the first thing that stands out is going to be number 10 offense versus number 24 defense. Clearly, that looks good for Carolina. 22v23 is a cancel. We don't want that. 6v16, that ain't good. That's good for defense. So we don't want shots on goal. We don't want shots on goal, period. Either way, there's no clear advantage there. We look for clear-cut matchups. Offense v defense, defense bad, offense good. See, that's what we look for. Let's go to our goalies in this one. Let's see. We got Frederick going out there, and Frederick is at 5-4-3-3-3. Damn, Frederick, that's not good. That ain't good for you, buddy. Pittsburgh is going to be Stewart. You would think they'd get him a new jersey by now. You would think they just take a new picture and update it, but nah, they'll worry about that next year. Anyways, 4-3-5. He's not big. Maybe he's not good enough for a new picture. No, because these ain't good numbers, guy. This ain't good. Carolina's going to score some goals on you, it looks like. So now I think, okay, I have a picture. I know who's going to be in net. I have an idea of how the teams have been doing statistically in the last 5 games, and I have the lines. So now I can think of this and say, okay, well, Carolina's only 123 money line. I could just take that and call it a day, right? You could. Theoretically, yes, you could. I don't particularly love betting money line on road teams in any sport at all, because home fans are a thing in every sport. So you could take that if you want, or we could go hunting for some points because Carolina can clearly score points. So let's go do that. Let's go grab, let's go hunting. Let's go bang, bang, bang. And we have very few to look at, but we are looking for some Carolina points, which is going to be stank shots on goal. Nah. And then we're getting into the 60s. So you could do this if you want, but we got 2 we can look at. So points for you. Path 149 is pretty pricey. It's 1-4, but he crushes the line easily. How many of these are goals? Well, most of them apparently, because this dude scored 1-1-1. His assists are 2 and 2. So you can see now his assists. Now we're gambling a little bit now because now we have a nice juicy plus line I could get, but it's literally 50%. And I love that. That's even worse because these are gambles. I put the same 1% I put in every sport has its own specific bankroll, and I do 1% on every play. Every sport has different numbers because I have more confidence in other sports, and it depends on things. So, but still 1%. It's my usual bet. So it's not like we're sprinkling on these things. We're putting a full percent on each game. So I don't like that one. Sebastian, I think I like Sebastian better already. I know he has more assists, right? Yeah, he's had assists in the last 3 games. Okay, so, oh, maybe not. Ooh, man. So point for 170 is way too damn much. I can't do that. I don't like the assist play because you see how it looks last 20. Too much of a gap. I don't love that. Andre, I don't know if I like your assist. I don't. He gets two often, but then I would have just rather I see a bunch of ones. Why do we keep getting two some games? It's like he tries some games he doesn't. I don't know. I don't like that. That's weird. We're leaving that alone. To the point where the only thing I'm going to take here is I'm just going to take Carolina money line. We're going to go Carolina money line for the 123. Nothing crazy. So Carolina money line. Make it where I can see it. Why is it all black? Hold on. Spreadsheet's acting weird. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna take Carolina money line. Just put the 123. Nothing else. Next. All right, we're gonna slide over to game 4, which is gonna be Chicago versus the Islanders out of New York. And currently we see it as 133 for the Islanders with a 5.5 total. Cool. Whatever. We pop over it. Oh my God. Offense is not a thing. 1.8 goals in the last 5 games on average. Bruh, you got to be better than that. 30v27, that's like a cancel. That's a defensive thing. So now I'm instantly thinking under maybe. If this was better, I think extra under, but maybe not. Both teams suck at shots on goal. This is a game you just leave alone from the get. You see this and you go, uh, like, wow, that is not good. So, let's see what we got here. Let's go over to our goalies and see who is in nets. That's going to help us decide even more. So, Rudich is going out there for the Islanders. Let's go game log 3-0-1. See, the dude's been fairly good. Threes is worse since start of November. Damn, look at all them games with at least 3 or lower. That's not bad. You like that. Spencer's been pretty good. We know, except for the last one. Apparently, well, he had 5 saves, 4 goals allowed, and that was it. That's all he did. So, hey, well, at least you tried, right? At least you tried. But before that, 2-3-3-3-0. He had a bad game against LA, so he's usually pretty consistent, but he's going to shoot the best sometimes, occasionally. Rarely, but he's not bad. He's pretty good. So we go to props now. Let's see. Maybe there's a prop that looks good. Because so far, you know what my favorite play is? No play in this one. Pass for sure is what I'm thinking. And even the props agree. They're like, he ain't got nothing for you either. So we got Anders Lee for a point, which is plus 100 against Chicago's defense, which is giving up 4.6 goals per in the last 5 on average. And then somebody that only Vandal's offering a line on. So if you want to take Anders Lee for a point, well, there you go. Have fun because he had 4 here, but yeah, nay, I'm good. I'm passing. Next. Last game, Philadelphia, Vancouver. You see it's slightly in Philly, 118 with a 5.5. We pop over to the spreadsheets. We see the numbers. 3v32 shots on goal for sure. We're going to check that out. 10v20, maybe some points, and maybe some points on Philadelphia side. Maybe nothing crazy. Let's pop over to our goalies. We have Mr. Thatcher, right? Thatcher's confirmed, so we'll start with him. Game log 5-4 is garbage, but then 1-0-1 is pretty damn good. So he's Jekyll and Hyde. He does both. Samuel, last 5 games, 1-4-4-3-3-2-3. He's usually in the 3 to 4 range, but he had a great game against Chicago. Hey, whatever. So cool. We go to props now. Let's see what we got. We have all the greens here. Let's open the shots on goal. So that makes sense. So we got you for shots on goal. These have silly odds. What are these silly ass odds? I took them off. That's why. That's cool. Whatever. We can do this. We'll do this one and this one. There are 3 shots on goal. Then we want to grab points for Vancouver, which in the green, there are no points for Vancouver. That's not good. Anybody in the 60s? I mean, Evander Kane for an assist could be fun. Yeah, maybe you for an assist. That could be fun. What else we got? Goals? Goal 3 out of 5 for a goal for 600 for Linus. We'll peek at that. We'll peek at that. So, other than that, we got some blocks. I don't like the odds on the blocks. Zegras for a point, which means the assist could be pretty good. We'll take that out. Noah for an assist. We could look at that. Even the point looks good. We could look at that one. And that's about it. So let's start with top. So we do these. Mitch got shots on goal 2-6 on a 1-5. Looks good. It qualifies. It looks nice. We got some volume, but the odds are terrible. So we don't play with that. Sorry. Sean, 2 on a 1-5 is a hell no. No. Travis shots on goal, 2.6 and 1.5 at 180. Hell no, you lost your mind. Vander Kane assist, point 0.6 last 10. Ooh, that ain't good. That's why it's 250. Yeah, that's not good looking. We need something that looks good. Philip assists, last 10, last 20. What is this gap? No, sir. Goodbye. Linus goals. Dude has had 0, 2, 0, 1, 1. How about last 10? No. No. How about assists? No, absolutely not. Trevor, points. Let's see, point 0.8. There you go. We got last 10. Okay, he had a point streak. He had a hell of a point streak going on. Then last game, he finally broke it. So how can we take advantage of this? You do get a lot of assists. Last 10 for the assists, huh? Huh. Plus 135. I can get it for plus 130. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. We might take Zegers for an assist instead for plus 130. I'm down. Let's do that. We'll take that one for sure. And then what about Noah points? Oh God, no. Assist? Even worse. No. So the only play we have here, we're gonna go Trevor here for the assist, and we're gonna be done with NHL. Let's move on over to college hoops. All right, time to bounce over to our shooty hoops college version. You can see we have all our games here, and I have, well, let's say like 30 games. It's not that many games. It's not crazy. It's 32. But you guys see teams are like Lincoln University of California is playing Long Beach. Who is that? Then we got like Houston Tillotson. That's a high school, probably. It's got to be a high school. Who is this? Penn State Brandywine. Is that like the YMCA branch of that? I don't know. It's somebody. Maine, Fort Kent. Now they're playing people in forts. What are we doing? So cemetery. They have a logo. They actually have a logo. I thought when I first saw this, I thought this is cemetery. And you know what? At this point, I wouldn't put it past them. So hey, whatever. Grambling. Get you a win, guys. You better win. So, anywho, we go to the sheets. We pop over, we grab us some, where are my college sheets? There's my college sheets. Good stuff. So, we have all of our beautiful games, and we're going to roll through these. And if you're new to college basketball, it's more of a conversation. We kind of just roll through each one. If it looks good, we talk about it, see if it makes sense. If not, we skip the bad boy and move on. Pretty straightforward. So, let's see. I got all my games up. So, first game is Vermont and Princeton, which is at 1 p.m. Eastern, because why not? It's a random Tuesday before New Year's. Sure, why not? Perfect. And you see why this team's playing, because 106 b 290, that leans Vermont. Is Princeton lost 8 in a row? Really? Have they? Yeah. They lost to Temple, Merrimack, Loyola Chicago, Monmouth, St. Joseph's, Vermont already by 5 at home. Uh, Wait, you've already played Vermont at home, and now you're playing Vermont at home again. You lost by 5. What's the spread? Vermont by 3.5 this time. Hmm, interesting. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Let's see. I might take that because 106 v 290, and Princeton cannot score. They struggle. They struggle big time. They're really good defending the 3, but good thing Vermont don't give a damn about shooting 3s because they focus more on the paint. So this is kind of a trash game. Let's be real. I lean Vermont. We're going to be smart. Let's not take all the trash today. I am not the city. I'm not trying to pick up all the garbage. So we're going to leave that there for someone else. We're going to move on. Infinite Word versus Southeast Louisiana. The hell did I just say? Southeast Louisiana. Talking is hard sometimes. Maybe it's too much coffee. Said no one ever. This game's also trash. We're moving on. Let's go to Central Michigan and Ohio. See, one team, damn, swept the board with the logos. Okay, Ohio, I see you. But they're green and yellow, except for one thing here for rebounds, but it doesn't matter because Central Michigan don't know how to rebound. This is Ohio by 5.5. That's it. I'm sorry. Give me Ohio. Thank you. Oh, Ohio. Ohio. I can't spell Ohio. Really? Minus 5.5. Okay, maybe too much, a little jittery. Maybe I need more coffee. Central Michigan moving on. Because that's terrible. My God, that's bad. It's only 5. I don't care where this game is. That's bad. Air Force is not good at basketball. Nope. See, told you. 29 v 303. This is a lot of Wyoming logos. This is in Colorado Springs. 9 and 3 versus 3 and 9. Wyoming by how much? 12.5. Now, 12.5 is more of a make sense line. But let's see why. They do focus on points in the paint, and they're really good at it, and they can't stop it. I love that setup. Beautiful. They're winning their games by 8. They're losing their games by 15. I think Wyoming should be able to get the win here by 12.5. I am down. I don't like they're on the road, but what can you do? So we're going to go Wyoming minus 12.5. They should handle business against Air Force. Should handle business. Let's see what we got from here. We're going Northwestern. I guess Howard, who, let's see, that versus that cancels out. That leans defense. Both those lean defense. Under, perhaps? Maybe an under. Let's see. Howard and Northwestern. What's our line, guys? Show me the line. It is 147. Well, we're scoring 150, and our defense is giving up 136. So I could lean the under for sure. Or I could just leave this damn game alone. But they do focus really good at stopping the three. You could stop that, and you actually, that's the only real advantage for offense is 71-118. And they do focus inside a good bit scoring, which, and pace-wise, they're both average. They're both in the middle of the pack. I lean under, but I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. I'm just, I'm not fully committed to that one. So South Kakalaki is up next, which is right there, versus U Albany, and 5v277. Love that. Love that indeed. Wish they'd focus more inside on scoring though to love that more, because anytime you shoot threes, you're probably missing, most likely. You're missing 1 of 4 shots. That's not good. Stop shooting threes. Oh my God. Anyways, South Carolina by what, 20? No, I'm good. They're winning by 12. They're losing by 11. I don't want that. No. A team that wants to focus on the bad shots more than the good shots, I can't bet on a team like that. Sorry, just can't do it. Let's go to the Citadel. Where are we all up in the Carolinas today? Citadel. That's a lot of E's for ETSU. 8-5 versus 3-10. Let's see. Yep, 98 for 314. Absolutely matchup. They focus so much. They're kind of split. Literally, 32 of their points, of their 75 points, are in the paint. That's layups and dunks, basically, in floaters and little hook shots. So, this ain't counting middies. I don't count them. And toe on the line threes. I don't count those either. So still ETSU though, right? This is good. 12.5. Are we sure about that? That's a lot for a bunch of orange. That's too much orange for me to bet double digits on the road. I don't care what the record is. No thanks. Toledo versus Western Michigan. We got a lot of Toledo logos down here in the fundamental sections. Let's see. Offense, bad defenses. That cancels out. Those two cancel out. Nothing here for us. I'm moving on. So sorry. Don't like it. Moving on. Toledo to North Carolina. We're still in the Carolinas. We're just hugging the East Coast here. Florida State, huh? Okay. 43v317. Big advantage UNC. Big advantage UNC. That's a push. Big advantage UNC. So UNC has 3 massive advantages, and they're very slow. So I'll take, this is UNC at least by like, hey, give me 12.5. I'll be happy. What's the line? Line is 14.5. You know what? They're winning their games by 21. They're winning theirs by 4. It is in Chapel Hill, so I will take UNC by 14. I shall take the Carolina. So UNC minus 14.5. I'm down for that. I think Florida State's going to have a rough time doing anything, really. So, because the Carolina defense is very good. 10th and 11th when it comes to 2s and 3s. That's good stuff. So, moving on. We got 2. Let's do 2 more, and I'm going to grab me another sip of coffee because Lord knows I need more coffee. Davidson, Duquesne. 8-5 versus 8-4. You see the numbers. That's Duquesne right there. That's Duquesne. That's Duquesne. That is not. So we over, under. So we have 3 overs and 3 Duquesne's. So what are we gonna do here? Let's look at that line. It is the Duke by Davidson's favored. Really? Davidson's favored at home when they can't shoot the ball. I mean, I can't. They're below. They're almost red. So they're below average in a lot of things. Yellow's average, orange is below average, red is bad, green is good. So it's a simple color chart. So 151. Do we go 151 also? You only scored 68 points. Guys, come on. It ain't that hard. I kind of want to go to the Dukes at plus 2.5. I think I'm gonna do that. I like the numbers. DUQUESNE. That, man, that trips me up. We're going them for plus 2.5. Not money line. No, not money line. I like the fact that how well their 2 points are shooting. I like the fact they focus on rebounds. They're pretty, yeah. Give me them for sure. The Dukes, yeah. So one more is going to be Charlotte and Temple, like so. A lot of Temple logos, but Charlotte's not terrible. They're just kind of average to below average in a lot of things. Temple looks like they're average to above average of things, not great at anything. So there's nothing like top except for turnovers. They both have the exact same pace, which is kind of slow as hell. 65. Whoa, that is low. Let's see. That's all of this is kind of pushing. I don't really, nah. I think we're good. Coffee it up. Okay, of that group, we were able to pull 4 plays out. So let me go ahead and just drag them to the top and get rid of the garbage I passed on because I don't want to play those anymore. So goodbye. So how many we have left now? We have a whopping 21 now, so that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and jump. Let's do 10 more, 10 to 11 more if we get some more. So Marquette's going to be up next. Are they even going to have the game? Can they get to the game? Because I've been seeing a lot of storm chasers hanging out in Marquette. So, I mean, are they having the game? So Seton Hall's supposed to play them. I'm going to pass on this because I don't think I'd be surprised if they do, because there was like blowing wind yesterday and like crazy weather. Stuff was closed. This could easily be postponed. So I'm going to pass on this strictly from a weather perspective because I like to watch storm chasers on YouTube. It's fun to watch. These people go out there and drive around the weather. Yeah, they were in Marquette yesterday. So nah, I'm going to pass on that because of weather. So Wisconsin, same situation. What are we doing? Are we having a home game in Wisconsin against Milwaukee? Oh, the sewer. I wouldn't take this one anyway because there's no green really in Wisconsin. Yeah, they're 8-4, but they're going to have a spread of 21.5. Yeah, no thanks. And are they going to have the game? Question. So I assume they will, but you never know. Let's get rid of that's a pass two. Now Miami is a completely different story. Yeah, they'll have the game versus Pitt. Let's see what we got. Both teams' offense from three is good. 3-point defense, terrible. So if you just want to run down the court, shoot a three, good. Only problem is Miami loves shooting inside shots, and they're really good at it, and Pitt's below average at it. So this is Miami for sure. Miami, and they're 11-2. Obviously, Miami 9.5 looks pretty good to me. I shall take that. So Miami minus 9.5. Give me them. They're winning by 23 on average in the last 5. You're winning by 9. That's cool. Now you're on the road. So give me Miami for sure. Let's move on to the Bowling Greens of the world versus Miami of Ohio. And look who's 13-0. Who's every time they pop up, somebody always in the comments, look at their schedule. They ain't played nobody. They're going to lose. I bet on them like 8 times this year. Every time they cover. And it's like they're always on the road, too, it feels like. I know they only played 6 games, but they've covered almost like most of these games, too, which is great. Number one three-point offense in the country, 51% from three and a 5-game average is absolutely insane. That's hard to do in practice, much less against opponents. And now you get to face them. Number 1 points in the paint, number 6. Oh my God. This is a hell of a matchup. Wow. And they're both, I gotta go over because I don't think these two teams, like they are so amazing at what they do. Look at the inside game. The inside game right here. 1 in block steals, 1 point. I mean, there's probably some steals too, obviously, but man, that's impressive. I gotta go over, I guess. Damn, this is a matchup. Action, baby. Let's see, we got 155. Well, we're combining for 188 and giving up 140. So I'm gonna take the over because it looks like both teams are gonna do pretty well against the other team's defense. So yeah. Yeah, over 155.5. Yeah, 155.5. I'm gonna take that. That's crazy. Let's move on. That's love that. Eastern Michigan versus UMass. UMass 9-4, not bad. Uh, Nothing's good except the 3-point defense. So in the fundamentals, that's it. So you could take UMass if you want to, but I don't. I like the shooting odds to be good. I don't love that. So no. Tennessee, you're the only 10 I see. My God, South Carolina State, you are bad at basketball, except for hitting threes. You good, but Tennessee gonna lock you down. You know, Tennessee ain't that good when it comes to shooting shots lately. In a 5-game average, you're only hitting 52%. That's 209 in the country. That's terrible. Especially for a team ranked 19th. Come on, guys. With a 44.5 line. Oh, hell no. 3 of my losses yesterday came from chasing these big ass spreads. Thought, they should do it, right? I've seen them happen. No, none of them did it. No, all of them missed. So not today. Yeah, none of these big ass spreads are going to get it ain't happening. So Nebraska ball, ranked 13, 12-0, 10-0 home, 12-game winning streak. You see that versus New Hampshire. Yeah, I could look at this. It's going to be a big line. We already know it is. So it's going to be Nebraska 30.5. Yep. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. It would have to be pure red versus pure green for me to even consider it. Not a chance. So Cal's up next. Okay. Cal versus Louisville. 17-118. Okay. Yep. This is a heavy square. So anything inside the arc is going to be Louisville. This versus this, that versus that. Anything outside the arc is going to be Cal. Cal focuses more on outside shooting, which makes sense. Louisville focuses more on outside shooting than as well. Why are you shooting outside when you're 17th in twos? What are you doing? Mm, all right. Okay. This might be a Cal play, if anything. And it's in Cal. They have to travel to Berkeley. So, let's see. LUISV. It is a Cal plus 8.5. You know, based on the way because they're focusing so much on the outside when they're not that good at it and they're actually decent. I'm thinking about taking Cal because I am getting plus 8.5 on a team that's 12-1 at home. So yeah, yeah, give me Cal because Louisville not only did that fly, like you got to deal with all the holiday stuff going on too. So traveling in the holidays, no matter what you're doing, is a pain in the ass. Everyone knows this. It's not like they're going through like normal people travel, but still you got to do it. So I'm gonna take Cal. So it's gonna be Cal plus 8.5. Home court with Louisville, ranked Louisville coming into town. Yeah, give me that for sure. Let's do one more before I get me more cafe. Colorado State, Nevada. Both teams top 11 shooting threes. Interesting. That's the Colorado State lean. They're just good at shooting, period. You can tell. Offense, yes. Nevada, yeah, layups, nah. I want to shoot threes, guys. We're better. That's what you should do, apparently, because that's your strength. Oh, buddy. What's this one gonna be? Nevada. NEV. Let's see. 2.5 for Colorado State with a 141 total. 141 feels low. This is 162. This is 140. So we got 162, 140. Our total's literally 141 right here. So yeah, I have a feeling I don't like the pace, but I do feel this is a low scoring, the total's too low. I want to take the over 141. That's just my instinct. Over 141.5. Now, I don't think it's going to go way over. They might have 145 or 147 or 150. It could miss. Who knows? But I'm going to take that. Let me get some more coffee. Cold brew. Love it. Moving on. Well, in that group, let's do that. In this group, we pulled 4 more plays out. So now we have a grand total of 8 plays, I do believe. I think that my math is correct. It is correct. Nice. So we went all the way down here. So we got rid of these games. That leaves us with a whopping 11 games left. So let's go ahead and knock these out so we can call it a day. So first up is going to be Pepperdine. Let's see, Pepperdine versus St. Mary's. Nah. This looks like a nice crisp fall afternoon. Can't trust that. No. Fresno versus Utah State. Clearly one team looks better statistically, and that would be Utah State. So what's the Utah State line here? 13.5 on the road, and they are above average in damn near everything except 2-point defense, which they cancel out. So they're winning their games by 13, which their spread is 12, right? 13. No spread's 13. Oh god, 13.5 is a big ass spread for the road team. Last 5 at home. Away, they are winning their games by 17 on average. So they've only played 4 away games, and one of them they lost. So Fresno's average, but they're not terrible. So I think 13 is too much. I'm gonna leave it alone. You could take it, but I'm not. I'm just not doing it. Let's go. Is it Stanford? It'd be Stanford versus Notre Dame, and you can see the numbers. Everything's about the same. There's nothing that really stands out. We move on. Simple. Look at Stanford 11-2. Good stuff. I can't wait for March Madness to get here. My God, the best time of year in sports to me. Best time of the year. Oh, it needs to hurry up. We're getting close. It'll be January by Friday, Thursday. So, hey, let's see. We're going with San Diego now. Right there. Gonzaga, huh? Gonzaga on the road. What's our line, Bass? 28.5 on the road. Do we trust? On the road, they only have a difference of 10 points, 11 points. Last 5, though, they're winning their games by 28 points. The spread's 28. San Diego is average as a record, average on, they're bad at shooting. Oh, man. I can't. That's too much. That's too much. If it was like 24, maybe 28 feels a tad too much. So, Seattle's got a good record, right? 11-3, good stuff. Washington State, not so much. Defense. So we got 4 defensive numbers. Let's see. We have potential under here. We haven't seen an under yet. Let's see. That's going to be Washington State. Seattle as a 147. We're combining for 149 and 137. So 149, 137 are our totals right here. We have all of this to work with. You could take this. It's not a strong play. It's a good play, but it isn't like a great play. So statistic wise, obviously. And I don't like how Seattle's pace is so high, which is a little concerning. But why is your pace so damn high, but you only got 78 points a game? Usually when we see top paces, they're in the 90s, which tells me you're not that good of a shooting team. Clearly, the stats are there. So, yeah, we'll rock the under. Let's rock the under. Under 147, I said. 147.5. We shall trust that the ball shall not go in the hoop. Next, from there, we go to Portland versus Santa Clara. Nothing standing out here. Everything looks about the same. That maybe, but not enough for me to care. I need clear cut. That ain't clear cut. Oregon State versus San Fran. San Fran, you can just kind of squint and see San Fran looks better overall. They're 9-5. They won 3 in a row. Yeah, good stuff. 87, 297, that's a clear-cut advantage. That's an advantage. That's a push. That's an advantage. They got 3 advantages. Nice. Even rating-wise, we got the advantages too. So we want San Fran for sure. 4.5. I'll take San Fran 4.5 on the road. I shall trust that. So San Fran minus 4.5. People are going to naturally bet on Oregon State because they associate Oregon State with the Pac-12 still, which, I mean, yeah, technically, but they're ever since the conference got gutted, they're not the same teams anymore. Washington State, Oregon State are not the same. They have been reduced down to the levels of these other mid majors now. That's what they are now. That's just facts. So so yeah, San Fran 9-5. Give me San Fran on the road, 4.5. Absolutely. Moving on. We have 3 games left. We got the Marymount of the Loyolas, of one of the 3 Loyolas. You can see that cancels offense. Leans Loyola 9-5 versus 9-5. This could be a Marymount play if it's a short line. Marymount is 5.5 at home plus 100. Maybe, maybe the move. Could be. Let's see. You're winning your games by 5. That's it. You're winning by 3. Nah, that's too close. Nay. I say nay. San Jose. Nay. San Jose. No, it's San Diego State. San Diego State is looking a lot better, but they can't shoot twos. Like you're doing everything but shooting well. Why? Why are you good at everything but that? That's the one thing I need. I need you to play some offense. You can't do it. So shameful. Boise versus New Mexico. New Mexico looks good. New Mexico's been having a squad lately. They always seem to do a little bit of something basketball. Boise lost 1 finally. They lost to a D2 team at the start of the year. I still can't trust them, so I'm not going to. So we're gonna be done. We're done with that. So that's all the games. Let me go get you a challenge question and get out of here. All right. If you didn't know, you've been under a rock all month, but it's the 30th. So today is the last day of challenge. This is the last challenge question period because tomorrow's videos won't have challenge questions because I'm doing the drawing tomorrow, so I can't, I won't have time to see it. So today's the last day. You need to give me an answer. I'm gonna ask a question, and you have to answer it. If you're right, boom, 10 entries. Simple as that, easy peasy. You know this. I bumped it to 10, as you can see. I'm trying to help you out, let you get paid, because if you're here watching, you have more odds than people that just drop in, pop a comment, and leave, because those people they want to get the 1 entry. You get 10 for being right. Hey, Patreon members get 1 too, just for being members. You want to beat them too, right? Answer the question. See? Simple stuff. I'm trying to give you a boost. So what we're going to do is schedules. We had all these sports today. We had college hoops, we had NBA, we had men's basketball. Hell, we got 3 college football today too. We have all of them. I'll put it in your hands today. I'm throwing it to you because it's the last one, and we've been doing this all month, and it's been fun. And I appreciate you if you've been doing a lot with us. I appreciate that. Today, give me your hottest take. Just give me a prediction of something today. It's gotta be spicy a little bit. Don't give me some basic ass shit. Give me a spicy take, an upset, someone high scoring team, whatever you want. If it's right and you explain yourself and it makes sense, I'll give you 10 bonus entries. That's all it is. Like you could say, somebody covers the spread because of this, or this happens because of this, or just give me a hot, spicy take. Simple as that. I'm gonna give it to you. Let you have fun with it. So there you go. There's your stuff. So let me roll through tomorrow, because tomorrow will be Wednesday. College football, we do have games. I will have a video for college football tomorrow because I will run through these bowl games, but we do have an actual playoff game tomorrow that I will be betting my hard-earned money on, and probably a little bit more than 1% because we're at college football end time. So yeah, I might be putting like 2 or 3. We'll know. We'll see. NBA tomorrow. You can see we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 games. NBA will be back. Probably its own video because football has its own video, NBA will have its own video. Men's college shooting hoops. Let's see what they got for tomorrow. Wednesday's Day, which is New Year's Eve, and we can see we have a lot of day games and we have a couple night games. So heavy day game tomorrow. So you want some day game sweats while you're watching some day game bowl games? It's there for you because tomorrow's a holiday, obviously. So, and then, or basically is, I'm off. I'm paid to be off. So I don't know about you, but I am. So from my W-2, it's there. So, and then Wednesday in the NHL land, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 games will be there. So yeah, pretty much there'll be 4 videos tomorrow. Either way, I appreciate you being here. Just general, appreciate you. Check out the videos tomorrow, answer the questions, check out Better Bay right there if you want the typed out list of plays we took every video, every day. You want the spreadsheets for every sport, they're there for you. Or hell, you just want to come join the chat and chat it up, it's all there for you. Go check out Better Bay. So that's enough. I appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow for more, well, sports in general. Peace.